Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the real Victoria 3. I'm your lovely host, Galvin, and I hope you're all doing well today. This is the Cold War era mod. This was one of my favorite mods for Victoria 2. And the fact it's now in Victoria 3, and holy shit, is it good. It's, led by a guy named, I don't know what his name is these days. He used to be called Seton to Trieste. And, oh good lord. There's a lot of depth. Even though the mod is actually still kind of in early-ish beta. Today we're going to be playing as Indonesia, by the way. I meant to do an intro where I'm like, today we're going to be playing as Indonesia, but now instead I just had to gush about the mod. Because honestly, I do love this mod. We will be the non-aligned superpower of the world. If you couldn't guess from the mod, by the way, we will be starting in the year 1950. The Cold War is underway. Hey, it's the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and the United States of America. And everyone else. Let's be real here. This is the Cold War. I get to put it that way. There are no other superpowers yet. You know, China just finished its civil war, and it's gonna be a mess. A mess for fucking ever, really? You know, India may be superpower by 2020, but it's 1950. They got 70 years. So, yeah, this is really about it. We do have East and West Germany, East and West Austria, which for those of you that aren't super big on Cold War history is a thing. Although they should unify. Actually, should they already be unified? I forget when East and West Austria unified. Is it 49 or 50? I think it's probably 50, given that they're currently ununified. So yeah, but that's alright. We're going to be playing as Indonesia. I believe we've just freshly broken free from the Dutch. I think our revolt only ended in 1949, and we achieved international recognition and the Dutch pulled back. Do we still have devastation rampaging through our country from that? No, we're good. Alright. That's good, that's good. Alright, I did notice that we apparently have volcanic fertility, agriculture, and plantations throughput. Interesting. My first question is, hang on, but it's not the same thing. So, just 20% from... Okay. Alright. So, unfortunately, we don't start industrialized in any form. We do have a completely agrarian economy. One of the things that this mod does, because it would be absolutely absurd to try and place individual buildings, is it does kind of just give everyone a blanket, depending on where their economy sits. So, if we say go, I don't know, to the UK, everywhere's gonna, the UK will have 10 of all industrial factories, except for, I think, machinery or something. Okay, I guess except the Midlands. just fuck the Midlands, I guess. That area just kind of got forgotten about. Oh, but yeah. So you'll see basically the different levels. 20 for these three, I guess, and then just 10 of literally everything else. Which basically allows the mod to not fucking just spin out when it begins, because life sucks. Oh man, does life suck. Alright, so let's see, we need professional and corporate services, because you guys are a worker cooperative, fair enough. Yeah, that certainly is tricky. I'll look into that. But yeah, for now I think we're going to start by jacking taxes up, crushing wages. How's our government, by the way? Stable. Nice. Yeah, we are ruled by the Conservative Party. The rural lower class has 90% of the influence in our country. That tracks. Alright. Well, I'll probably have to try and weaken their stranglehold a little bit. It's going to be difficult, but I can try. There's 1.33 million unemployed here. That's pretty good. Economically, where are we sitting at? Apparently they need more tobacco. That's surprising. Yeah. Alright. That's okay for now. But, yeah. We do start with 2,000 authority, I think, because we are like a... Yeah, we're not really a... we're not a real democracy. We're a presidential regime. Oh, shit. And we're on state capitalism. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright. There's so much I can do then. In that case... Actually, let's get off the semi-gold standard. Let's go to straight fiat currency. I can't do anything because none of the journal entries have appeared yet. Once I unpause, a lot of mechanics will become enabled within the first month, basically. The mod is really not started yet, you know? Alright, in that case, what is my plan? Well, we definitely need some corporate and professional services. But actually, I think my plan is construction sector. Oh, they've actually finally capped the number of construction sectors I can build. Oh, holy shit. Alright, new plan. Quick. Get reinforced concrete research as fast as possible. I need better construction sectors. And I think it's society tech that will give me more? One of these, I think. Maybe not. Crap. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. It's probably every other level. Oh, and oh god. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So this is all done. Alright, that's good. So we'll be able to up to 10 in every state. Alright, that should be fine. Okay, decree-wise, I'm going to start by promoting social mobility, ideally everywhere. That'd be a good start. Subsidize housing. Nice. Service industry is separated. Fair enough. I'm debating what to do. I think we're okay as long as I have social mobility. That one is one of those ones that you want to start early. Alright, so I have no highways. It looks like I actually just have some ports. Okay. Alright. So, cargo ports. Yeah, they're not supposed to make money. That's how infrastructure works. Alright. So yeah, we'll start with that. Yeah, let's keep this government run for now. Okay, yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to have some problem with infrastructure. It's gonna take a little while to actually modernize this economy, which is fine. Alright. Is there any consumption taxes worth putting on? Well, can't say no to some of these, can I? Yeah, crops and tobacco, baby. Alright, that's 374,000. That'll do good. Alright. I think I'm ready to unpause now. Because I do need, like, the rest of the mod to actually initialize besides my Senate, please. Actually, it'd be nice if my Senate also finished initializing, because I'm pretty sure it should have above 0% from it. There we go. A post-war recession. Yeah, life sucks. Alright, we have national value of equality, sure. We have 50% cabinet unity, fuck. It's not good. We have a core inflation rate of negative 6.8%. I'm going to grant the bank autonomy, because it will need to fix that. I can't. I mean, I could try, but realistically, politics are a bitch. At negative 6.8, it should push us to very expansionary fiscal policy, which is good and actually where I want to stay it, and then maybe I'll rein the bank in later. But for now, the reality and my political agenda align, so the bank gets to be free. Let's also start working on our... Oh yeah, economic planning committee, we definitely want that. We are partially communist, so we have an economic planning committee since we have state capitalism laws, which is always fun. Communism has the penalty of goods input right up there at the top, you see. And you can get rid of that with an institution. So basically, the penalty for communism is bureaucracy. Which, yeah, that tracks. I actually have a load of bureaucracy, though, so I'm not super worried. Alright. I mean, how much bureaucracy do I actually have? I only have 11. Not a whole lot. I guess it is 500 per thing. But fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly going to be taxation capacity. Alright. So now, also, that's the bank doing their thing. Alright. Yeah, intoxicants and gold. Yeah, I'd like to start digging up gold here. That'd be good to do. And, like, I'll try and get there as soon as I can. The American construction sectors. Like, but these need to be getting built as fast as possible. They produce so little construction right now, too, because I have, like, such shit technology. So, we're just going to start with that. Ah, I believe the Dutch just kicked us out of their market based on... Yeah. Yeah, I think the Dutch just kicked us out of their market. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm fine. Master of my own fate and all that, right? Yeah, Indonesian market. This tracks, right? The only thing I know I'm going to need to do is probably import ships. Because, realistically speaking, I'm not going to need... Due to non-planned economic system in this country, capitalists have created a trade route to import goods the market is short of. Well, good luck. Minus 2,000 from port connections. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. No one said that getting our shit together as Indonesia was going to be easy. Alright, well. I can also found some companies, but I doubt any of them are any good right now. Ah, yeah. We're in a state of mass starvation. The hard times. Yeah, that tracks. It's fine. Yeah. Just gotta keep, yeah, that one. There's a bug that does occasionally hit. Bread and blood. Yep. Everywhere is just going to be dying really badly. Really quickly. Our GDP, yep. It's crashing. We'll get there, don't worry. I am surprised that we have, like, the capitalists can fund anything. If I'm being honest. Yeah, functionally right now my main goal is just try and fix the boat situation. Yeah, I guess I need electricity and machinery for cargo ports. Even at running at half capacity, it's still better. But yeah, we have a lot to do, unfortunately. Unbalanced trade. Yeah. I'm sure the capitalists will do... Oh, hey, urban lower class is starting to rise. Hello, welcome. Thank you for existing. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe also raise up Social Security. Let's go. But yeah, we need to try and get our construction sector developed. I think maybe the second tech I'm going to grab is diesel ships, because I definitely need a lot of them. Oh boy. Alright, so since the mod enabled, I haven't actually gone over a lot of the mod's features yet. And I should try and get that done in the first episode. Because there's a lot to go into here. Yeah, thanks, America. So, we have a couple of major situations, which is, of course, climate change, government corruption, world tension, and our ongoing famine. Yeah. World tension is functionally very similar to Hearts of Iron 4. You know, it is somewhere between 0 and 100. Generally, the higher world tension, the more popular support nations have for taking belligerent actions. When world tension is low, starting wars is actually pretty difficult unless you're an authoritarian state. Wow, we've got a positive inflation rate. Nice. Very happy to see. Okay. Following civil service, yeah. We also have to contend with a far more complicated political system for passing most laws. Actually, one of the reasons I'm currently passing the fiat standard is because the monetary system is one that isn't really under control of most of that stuff, thankfully. But, like, heaven forbid I want to change laws. It's going to be very difficult. Like, oh, I don't know. Let's say, especially with the constitutional system's the hardest one to change. But let's say I wanted to rig elections. I need a simple majority in the upper house. That's actually not too hard, huh? A free trade agreement? Honestly, yeah. Fuck it. I could use a free trade agreement with the Americans. I was actually a terrible one, and I apologize. I thought... Isn't there... Yeah. Okay, there we are. This is one of the more complicated ones. So... Yeah. I know. Good lord. That'll happen once a year, it's fine. But if I want to change from a federal to a unitary state... Okay, I guess I can't view that anymore, because that went through a tick. Fair enough. Alright, well the point is, I have to have a court that's not going to rule whatever the hell I do unconstitutional on half of these laws. So... or otherwise dismantle the Supreme Court. Currently, the Supreme Court is 6 judges are progressive, and thus 6 judges regressive. So, good news. A hung court can't do anything, basically, usually. We have 100% support in the House of Representatives, which, you'll note here, gain 10% government control in the House of Representatives for every 6% clout that a government interest group has. So that one's fairly simple. The Senate, however, having a pro-government majority in the Indonesian Senate will allow them to pass a law. Yeah. Where is it? Ah, yeah. Gain 2 pro-government senators for every incorporated state where a government interest group has 20% or more clout. And 1 for where a government interest group has 10 to 20%. So, forming a government that can pass all the laws is actually a little bit more difficult. Although we do have only, like, 6 major interest groups to deal with, which is good. There are the armed forces and civil service as well as more minor ones, at least usually. I'm sure in certain situations, I know in full-on communism, the civil service might as well be a major interest group, but at that point just kind of replaces the upper classes. Which, alright, good. Our rural upper class is starting to grow. A little bit of power. I don't want to be totally ruled. You guys want a globalist foreign policy, eh? Yeah, that's hated. Alright. So it looks like we did all the construction sectors we could. And now we're doing ports. That's good to see. Alright. Yeah, we need to try and get that going as fast as we can. Like, these ports, unfortunately, can only really operate at half capacity, and they can barely hire because, yeah. Friggin', I guess we have no qualified people, which is fair. Which probably means that the next major thing I need to be constructing is some universities. You know? These are the consequences we must face. Yeah. Try and build a professional service sector. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, we can only build up to 12 universities per state, so... I mean, we'll do our best. Yeah, it's gonna be a matter of if we have enough money. It's pretty hard to have any money when, like, our economy is spun out and it just kind of sucks. There's no money to tax. The needle has moved in global warming. Yep. The needle moves. Slow and steady. So yeah, we have a lot more to deal with in terms of laws as well, overall. We also have a lot of laws to pass and deal with that actually restrict us a lot. For example, I do have for the Defensive Wars Only policy active. So, that sucks. I can't declare wars. Aggressively, anyway. I assume none of the companies are going to be profitable yet. Yeah. I'm really trying to deal with... Okay, standard of living's actually starting to tick back up a bit as I deal with this. Come on, ports. We need them. Alright. We're getting there. The standard of living of our upper strata is very nice, at least. So that's good. We've got that going. It's nice. Yeah. All these islands actually make for life to be fairly hell. Our supply network strength is 7%. Like... at least in Jakarta we have 76%. That's not too bad. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can really help the ports not suck as much. Let's see. Geothermal power. We need to invent geothermal power plants. Yeah. That is a way out. Do we have anywhere with, well, you're building. Okay, we can do nuclear there, that's good. Yeah, we can do some geothermal, some nuclear. We'll be alright, I think. Alright. At least the ports are kind of coming up done. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're able to do a whole lot, even with me having built all these ports. How unfortunate. Well, with any luck, we can push through the Fiat standard. Because we do actually get like a decent chunk from minting, so I kind of want to get that higher. All of our real money comes from dividends taxes. Thank goodness we tax the rich. Might be able to get rid of some corruption. That'd be good. Probably not, but I can always dream, right? Oh shit. Ah damn, done neutral fiscal policy. Alright, so I'm going to try and enact some very strong anti-corruption laws. Now, corruption as a system basically affects every building. It also has, like, these effects here you can see with more corruption granting more authority, more wages for the government. But stronger anti-corruption laws actually will give the civil service and bureaucrats political strength, as we give them teeth and the ability to persecute people. So every building, functionally, has the business philosophy, which basically will be somewhere between kleptocracy and enlightened shareholder governance. And depending on the building type, they produce or consume illegal services. So basically, by getting rid of corruption, our entire economy gets slightly more efficient, as suddenly we are no longer like dealing in an entire good. We kind of just abolish it, which is actually good, because I think, yeah, government administrations will intake illegal services, so will universities. Ports produce them, so yeah. And yeah, we can talk about like the journal entry here. Yeah. The armed force and civil service will oppose any attempt to reduce corruption in the country, so radicalism amongst people who support these interest groups will increase. But rather conveniently for this brief moment here, our civil service and armed forces are, practically speaking, non-existent. And actually, in a general state of affairs here, we should probably really just get rid of these barracks, man. The hell are they going to do? 10 momentum party. Yeah, sure. I mean, they're the only party I can elect, so they are going to get 100% of the votes. Alright, so yeah, let's just kind of abolish the army. Don't like we need them. Alright, looks like the last of the ports are coming up. Alright. The good news is our first tech is almost done. And then we'll have reinforced concrete. 4 more months. And then maybe we'll actually have some science. God, our literacy is terrible. Oh. To be fair, it's not actually literacy. I think it's, yeah, tertiary education. Basically, population with a university degree. Life sucks. Commit electoral fraud. We literally don't have to. We're the only party. We will always receive 100%. Although we did get a new leader who is a Democrat. Not like an American Democrat, but actually Democratic. So, that'll be good, actually. For now. We have a lot of radicals. We might still be able to get at least some things passed. I'd really like to pass a unitary state if I can. That extra taxation capacity is really good. Look at that. I actually need more bureaucracy. You can believe it. Yeah. To be fair, most of the places are producing only half what they should. Which is fair. We'll build a fossil fuel power plant here. And, you know, maybe also a comm network. Let's get the place started. Hey, look at that. Reinforced concrete, baby. More important than anything else. Alright. Honestly, not necessarily. Let's make sure those are also being constructed. And also reinforced concrete. Go. There we are, 128. Alright. Our construction sector roars to life. It should actually build itself up pretty quickly, given everything else, and The capitalists are going to do their best to build some things here and there. Alright. So hopefully the famine is over. Well, almost. Anyway, hopefully the hard times can come to an end soon. Yeah, we need those diesel ship engines so badly. Also, in general, my ports to be more functional. Yeah, getting electricity everywhere, and then maybe actually dealing with the ships. That'd be good. Alright. Well, with that, thank you everyone for watching the first episode. I have been your lovely host, Caleb, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.